Forget every snake you've ever seen. Longer than a city bus, heavier than a car. This was the true ruler of the swamps. Its bones tell an impossible story. A head large enough to swallow you whole. One bone was the first clue.
This fossil suggests a snake that was truly massive compared to today's species.
60 million years ago, the world was an oven. Heat, humidity, a greenhouse planet. The clue was buried in a Colombian mine. Not a dinosaur, something stranger. The spine just kept going, and going.
Oh, it's magnificent, isn't it? Look at the length of it.
Science rebuilt the monster, bone by bone. Its jaws were engineering marvels. Not for injecting venom, for grip. Nothing about Titanoboa was normal. Welcome to the Paleocene, a planetary sauna. Global temperatures were scorching. Heat supercharged life. Everything grew. Jungles thrived in extreme greenhouse gases. This was Titanoboa's living room. It was a creature of water and stealth. Its body was a heat engine. Warmth gave it explosive power. It didn't slither, it prowled the waterways.
Surface. The massive reptile slides silently into the murky depths.
Even giant predators were on the menu. The swamp was a stocked pantry. Its pattern was perfect camouflage. It left highways in the mud. It likely hunted day and night. Weather was irrelevant to a giant. Shedding its skin was a monumental task. It could sense the warmth of prey. It tasted the air for fear, for prey. It likely patrolled miles of river. Digestion was a weeks-long furnace. An ambush predator needs patience. It saw the world from below. The strike was lightning in water. Hundreds of teeth anchored its grip. The first rule, never let go. Then, the coils, the real weapon. Not crushing bones, suffocating. Squeezing the life out, breath by breath. Death in the Paleocene swamps. Then, the impossible swallow. A meal this size took hours. With one meal, it could feast for months. But it wasn't just fish and crocs. It hunted the watering holes. Dragging prey into its element. Land animals stood no chance. Some armor was too tough.
But why are so many together? Did these giants gather here to mate?
We know little of its social life. It likely laid eggs, like pythons. Even juveniles were formidable. The only threat, another Titanoboa. The fossil evidence is brutal. It sat atop a lavish food pyramid.
Heavy with its recent meal, remains completely still. This allows the tiny dormouse to...
At the top, you can afford indifference.
Shark strikes in the deep blue. A brutal ambush secures the crocodile's meal.
The perfect Paleocene predator. 2002, a miner found a strange rock. A paleontologist instantly knew.
It's completely intact. This changes everything we thought about the evolution of these mammals.
This wasn't just big. It was unbelievable. The dig began. More bones emerged.
2, 3. Steady now, keep it level. Let's move towards the vehicle.
Each fossil was a massive burden. Preparing the bones took years. How do you size a lost giant? Science used living snakes as a blueprint. The number was staggering.
At nearly 50 feet long and weighing over 2,000 pounds, it is a marvel of prehistoric evolution.
In 2009, the world met Titanoboa. The media dubbed it a monster. But the fossils don't lie.
Picture confirms it's the extreme heat variant.
I agree. The rock layer correlation is exact.
Yeah.
The plants told a climate story. Heat meant giants. It's a rule.
America, the climate allowed for these giant species. We see similar conditions.
Was Titanoboa alone? Unlikely. We guess its colors from relatives. Engineers study its power today.
Origins.
Nonsense. The bone density clearly points to a terrestrial adaptation. It walked on land.
Only partially.
Every detail is fiercely debated. Modern tech reveals ancient secret.
Looks good. I'm almost done securing this section.
It took a museum to bring it back. It inspires awe, not just fear.
The story of the century began here, in this unassuming rock, leading us
from a coal mine to a legend. A discovery of a lifetime.
Shows a breakthrough.
This could change how we approach food scarcity.
We are standing on the shoulders of giants.
This is their discovery. Science gave this ghost a body.
World is shown. Then, a subtle shift. The climate graphs begin to dip slightly.
But the world couldn't stay hot forever. Continents shifted, climates changed.
Become less dense, drier in some areas. The food web shrinks.
The endless summer was ending. For a giant, a slight cooling is fatal. It needed a hothouse to exist.
As you can see, the rock layer immediately above it is completely devoid of giant snake bones.
Then, the fossils simply stop. Extinction isn't always an asteroid. Today's tropics are cooler, quieter. Its relatives rule a smaller world. Titanoboa marks a peak of heat. Today, we're reheating the planet. Could a giant snake evolve again? It's a living gauge of Earth's temperature. It was real. It was magnificent.
It was the apex predator right after the dinosaurs.
A reminder of life's incredible scale.
Right here, this Paleocene layer. This is
It connects us to deep time. Its story was buried in our fuel. The throne is empty, but the swamp remains. On a hot planet, giants walked and slithered. This was Titanoboa.
We are under attack!
Nothing about it was normal. Here's why.